I am free now.
Little stutter, don't move. I'll sleep again, I didn't sleep well.
My neck hurts so much, it must have been bitten and broken. Last night, he marked me all over like I belonged to him. He pierced my skin with those sharp fangs and injected a large amount of alpha pheromones. Which omega could bear such frequent marking? Especially when I am just a beta. Now I think about it, that handsome man deliberately begged me last night.
Chen Chao, are you intentionally doing this?
You promised to let me go.
Little stutter, stop talking too much, stay with me a little bit.
You're starting to be careless again, ignoring all the promises you made yesterday. It's as if I've been fooled by Shinrizuo for the past 5 years, enduring it all without understanding. On a certain day last month, Shinrizuo and I finished our business in the back mountains and took the car back. However, because of an overspeeding car, we crashed and fell down the mountain. I was gasping for breath due to the seatbelt tightening, too weak to fight for survival, and Shinryu, Zwa.
Chen Chao.
He suffered serious injuries in the car accident, but struggled to get out from inside and rescued me.
How are you? Are you injured?
You don't need to worry about me.
I care about you. Who else should I care about? You want to die, is that why you treated me like this? I've been devoted to you for 5 years, and you've just been lying to me.
I found the car fell off the cliff, are you okay?
But you still hate me like this, what the hell do you want? You simply don't have the heart, it's killing me.
His head injury is severe, he needs to sign the form.
Why did you come to save me when you were so seriously injured yourself? It's obvious how vicious that person is.
The patient has been disconnected from the ventilator. In the medical history, there have been 7 cases of brain hemorrhage, and the heart condition also needs to be taken care of by the family.
Chen Chao.
You're awake, let me call the nurse.
Chen Chao, if you promise not to cause trouble after you recover, I'll set you free.
Now you've recovered, but you haven't fulfilled this promise for a whole month. Why did you go back on your own words?
Even though I said those things, why did you want to leave me? Fine, if you want to leave, then leave. Why do you want to leave when your legs are so weak? Stay here and rest properly.
This person never intended to let me go. I was so stupid to believe him.
Could it be?
Shinrizuo, you promised it was just a play, but if you keep this up, I will personally send Chen Chao out of the country. You figure it out.
That old man never let Chen Chao go. It's okay, I'm in a good mood today, I might just agree with you. If you really want to leave, then hurry up and go. I've already had someone pack your things for you. They're all in the suitcase. After you leave me, I wish you good luck.
As expected, the suitcase is empty, there isn't even an ID card. Shinrizuo told this lie just to make me unable to live without him after I leave, but I know a way. As long as I have it with me, I can break free from Alpha's control and live on my own. Shinrizuo, we can finally put an end to our relationship. I used to be a beta. Not influenced by any gender. During the period when I was bullied in high school, the person I trusted the most betrayed me. I thought he was my good friend, but he turned on me and implanted the most cursed gland in me, turning me into an omega. Later on, Shinrizuo kept me locked in a villa, controlling my every move, and I lost my freedom. I no longer had my own social circle. I couldn't even control my own body. Every time I entered heat, my reactions were worse than other omegas.
Little stutter, if you are in heat, I can release some pheromones to calm you down.
Get away. If it weren't for you, how could my body become like this?
Why are you always so stubborn? Clearly, everything I did was for you.
Shinrizuo forcefully silenced me with his actions, and my body felt like it was being struck by an electric current, causing a tingling sensation. Strange, why do I feel such a peculiar sensation? I clearly hate Shinrizuo.
3 days later.
Do you guys really get 8,000 a month for washing dishes?
Of course, in my restaurant, I pay 8,000 a month for washing and providing meals.
Can I still get this much money without an ID card? I feel like something is not right.
You go talk to him, I'll take a call. Wait, why are you suddenly running away?
Be careful. Ha!
Ah, I'm sorry.
An artificially modified omega gland, it's him.
That was close, I almost fell into the trap set by Shinrizuo earlier. I just saw a supermarket nearby that's hiring. I'll go there tomorrow and try my luck. Ha! Why is the door slightly open?
Little stutter, you ended up living in such a dump? Why don't you accept the job I arranged for you?
Young Master Sheng, why do you keep bothering me and not letting go? What's the reason?
You heartless person, what good job can you find without being part of society? I'm doing this for your own good.
I don't need you to worry about me. Just get lost.
Get lost? Chen Chao, I only agreed temporarily for you to leave the villa, not to leave the city.
This? Oh no. The pheromones released by Shinrizuo have affected the glands at the back of my neck.
Little stutter, did you think you could resist your instincts?
You, let me go.
Let you go? What are you all staring at? Get out and keep guard. Wait a moment. Give me the thing.
Step aside, I really hate you. You, what are you doing?
You still stutter when you're anxious, haven't changed at all, have you?
Shinrizuo. Sheng.
Why do you have the scent of other alphas on you? How did it rub off on you?
Go away, it's none of your business.
Don't you know your current situation yet?
He left.
Thank you for your hard work.
Goodbye, Dr. Jiang.
Why is someone sitting alone at the hospital entrance so late at night? Do you need someone to listen? It's him.
I've been locked for 5 years, and during these 5 years, I've isolated myself from the outside world. After leaving him, I couldn't find any work, and he kept harassing and mocking me. He's just so useless.
Is your friend the one who manipulated your glands?
Doctor, how could you?
Don't be surprised. I'm a doctor in the hospital's information department. I noticed the abnormalities in your glands.
Doctor, is there any way to remove the glands at the back of my neck?
Removing the glands is expensive, but I have a way to temporarily overcome the effects of the glands. This syringe contains the suppressor. It'll be tough in a while, but you can bear with it. Do you feel scared?
No, not scared. As long as I can get rid of the current situation, no matter what I have to endure.
You're a strong child. This injection contains alpha information molecules. You have to endure it. Can you endure it?
I can.
Very well, then I'll increase it directly to 90%.
Wait.
Half an hour later.
Doctor,
Be good, everything's fine now. The director of this hospital is my friend. He will teach you medical knowledge. And then, will you be my assistant?
Several months later. Information Science Department.
Doctor, my heat is becoming more frequent.
Come in and have a seat.
Has this department changed doctors? He looks so handsome, I really want to be with him. No, wait. He seems to be an omega too. How come I didn't induce his heat?
Omegas usually get into heat together when influenced by other heat-triggered omegas.
Doctor, my glands are not feeling well.
Don't worry, I'll give you an inhibitor shot.
Thank you, doctor. You're a doctor, and you're also an omega. Why aren't you affected by me?
You mean, induce heat, right? It's because we have the same constitution, and also, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a temporary assistant. Wait a moment, let me go inside and change my gloves. After that day, I regularly come to the hospital for treatment. Dr. Jiang said that the glands modified later can be suppressed through willpower. Now, 80% of the pheromones don't affect me anymore. I no longer return to that rundown apartment. Instead, I live in the hospital's resting room. Every day, I wait for Dr. Jiang to come and teach me about pheromone treatment methods. I learn quickly, and after a few months, I can handle most of Dr. Jiang's work on my own. Is someone here? Is it Dr. Jiang?
You bastard. Just because I didn't come to visit you for a while, you're in heat and trying to seduce the doctor? Watch me punish you.
Sir, you are in heat, please calm down.
Is it you?
Do you know me?
Have you really forgotten me? We were high school classmates. Back then, your younger brother and I were close. Do you remember that day in the warehouse?
High school? Younger brother? Why can't I remember it all? Sir, you've mistaken me for someone else. I don't have a younger brother.
Impossible. You look just like Switchy's Omega brother, there's no doubt about it. How can you not remember how you became an Omega? It's me.
Sir, alphas during heat can become irritable and have hallucinations. I think you've really mistaken me for someone else.
I haven't made any mistakes, but why isn't he affected by my heat?
Alright, this inhibitor can temporarily stabilize his pheromones. Please return and isolate yourself. Don't go out casually.
This doctor is surprisingly calm. Could it be that he's not Switchy's adopted brother?
Finally, I found a chance to meet with Chen Chao in that shabby rental house. But then that old man from the Sheng family forced this marriage contract on me.
Ozwa, I've come to see you.
How could you come to my company without my consent?
I'm your fiancé. Why can't I visit you? Why are you so cold every time you see me? Ozwa, why don't you look at me?
Don't bother me, I have a terrible headache. If it weren't for the uncertainty about that person, my dad wouldn't be blackmailing me.
You have a fever.
Get lost. You smell awful.
You're saying I smell bad? Every one of my admirers says my pheromones smell amazing. Where are you going? You still have a fever. Come with me to the hospital. If you don't come with me, I'll call Uncle Sheng and tell him you've been having feelings for someone else. He will definitely find a way to help me.
You dare?
You? Be calm.
Let's go. Which hospital?
Chen Chao, sorry for the long wait. I'm really sorry, the hospital director talks too much.
Doctor! Doctor, my child was deceived by a scum omega to undergo gland surgery, and now the gland is out of control.
Don't worry, let me take a look first.
Her glands unexpectedly.
Doctor, have you found any issues with my child?
Move the patient to the examination bed.
Excuse me, did your child undergo a modification gland surgery?
Modification gland?
Have you fallen for an alpha?
Doctor, I'm an alpha, and the person I fell for happens to be an alpha too. But she said that two alphas can't be together, so I decided to undergo omega modification surgery, but it failed.
You! Didn't you always say that you like omega before? How can you do transgender hand surgery just to like the same gender?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Silly child, do you know there are only a few successful cases of complete gender transformation now?
Now her gland is still an alpha gland, but too much omega pheromone injection caused it to go out of control. Don't worry, I have a way to temporarily suppress these pheromones. Prepare for treatment.
What are you going to do to my child?
Don't worry, Dr. Zhang's treatment method is safe, but the process might be a bit painful.
Didn't you hear how my child screamed in pain? Are you a heartless hospital?
The treatment is over.
My child!
Thank you for comforting her outside.
She looks much better, unlike the previous few treatments where her legs would go weak.
Don't need to treat me again?
Let me go, Dr. Jiang. Now the number of my ENG DUB periods has become very rare.
Doctor, I'm sorry for what I said just now. Please don't mind.
It's okay, I don't mind.
By the way, doctor, if you don't dislike it, I'll give you one.
This is...
It's okay, my family makes these, so I gave this to you as a charm.
Why does this cat look so familiar?
I have a few words to tell the patient's family. Can you take care of it for me?
Sure. I hope it really brings me good luck.
Chen Chao. Is it really you? How come you work in this place?
You.
Do you know how anxious I am? You left without a word, and I was desperately searching for you everywhere.
If you're not here for a medical checkup, please leave. This is my workplace, not a place to settle personal grievances.
Chen Chao, now that you've grown some wings, you dare to talk to me like this after leaving me. I let you go back then, but it was just a momentary impulse. Do you really think you can escape my control? Go, come back home with me.
Let go of me.
Ozwa, why were you arguing with a nurse? I am your fiancé.
Fiancé? I've only been gone for a few months, and Shinrizuo already has a fiancé.
Who asked you to come along? Don't interfere in my business.
Who wants to go with you?
Why did you suddenly push me?
Ozwa, are you okay?
Shinrizuo, you kept me locked up for 5 years, and you should be tired of playing with me by now. Now I have my own life, so please stop bothering me.
You.
Chen Chao? What's going on? Are you okay?
Dr. Jiang.
Wipe your tears.
Thank you.
Dr. Jiang? An alpha? His scent is really annoying.
What patient?
Do you know that the person standing behind you now is my person? Why are you being so attentive to him?
So, you two know each other? Chen Chao, why not introduce them?
I don't know him. Dr. Jiang, you can ask him to leave.
Chen Chao.
Oh, so, you don't know each other. Both of you, there are other patients waiting behind. If you want to cause trouble, I'll have to call security to escort you out.
Chen Chao, you've grown some skills. I haven't seen you for a few months, and you found a new backer.
Ozwa, let's go. You still have a fever, and need to go to the fever clinic quickly.
Chen Chao, you wait for me.
Ozwa. Slow down.
Chen Chao, you heartless person, all these years, I've never treated you unfairly, yet you still hold such deep resentment towards me. Back then when you were in trouble, it was me who was always by your side, and now you've forgotten it all.
Ozwa, your face is so red. Should I find someone to support you while you walk? Ozwa.
How could Shinrizuo find me here? This amulet doesn't seem to work well.
What are you looking at? The little cat?
Doctor.
Did I startle you? By the way, there's a very popular zoo online recently. I really wanted to go, but no one has been willing to accompany me.
Dr. Jiang, such a good person like you, no one wants to go out and have fun with you?
Don't judge me by my appearance. In fact, I'm too busy with work and don't have many friends. Besides patients, you're the only one I interact with most of the time. Chen Chao, would you like to accompany me to the zoo? You seem to really like small animals since you keep staring at this cat.
If we're not busy with work, of course, we can.
Then I'm really happy. Be careful. It seems to be a patient who came to the hospital in the morning, acting suspiciously with a phone. Could they be secretly taking photos?
Morning patient. Maybe they came back for a follow-up due to some health issue. No one's here.
That person just ran off with their phone. Don't worry, I'll check the hospital's surveillance footage tomorrow to figure out what happened.
Thank you, Dr. Jiang. It feels like I've been taken care of by you since I came to the hospital. You've really helped me a lot.
It's what I should do. Remember to repay me in the future. It's time to go home after work. You should go back to your dorm and rest, and I'll also go home.
Okay, sure. Dr. Jiang, I'll go first.
That person taking photos seemed to know Chen Chao? What's their purpose in taking those pictures?
Still concerned about the person taking photos, Dr. Jiang said that person looked like a patient from this morning. Could it be the person who looks like they know me and mentioned that I have a younger brother?
Ouch, who dares to bump into me? Don't they value their life?
It's you. Why are you still outside the hospital so late?
It's you? The Omega who seduced Ozwa. I still want to settle the accounts with you. If it weren't you, how could Oz was seriously ill and unable to get up?
Oz was seriously ill and unable to get up?
Yes. If I weren't uncomfortable sleeping on the hospital bed, I would have been with Ozwa tonight. You, the troublemaker, I'm warning you. If anything happens to Ozwa, it's not something you can handle. The Sheng family won't spare you, and neither will I.
The on-duty nurse said Xing Rizuo is in this ward. I just wanted to check on his condition, not because I care, but just in case it's really serious. He's not here.
I knew you would come.
Oh no.
Do you know how long I've been waiting for you? Finally, I used some means to bring you here.
What means? Could it be that all the things you said to your fiancé were arranged by him?
Why has your pheromone scent become so faint? Could it be that the dead doctor has marked you? Tell me, how do you know that doctor? Has he marked you?
Let me go.
I'll let you go if you answer me. Speak up. If you don't speak, I'll bite your gland now.
To Xing Rizuo, I'm just a tool for venting. He can manipulate and control me at will, never asking for my consent. Every time I try to escape, he always finds ways to coax me to stay. 5 years have passed, but I still can't accept Xing Rizuo's obsessive affection. I'm really tired.
Not talking? Are you ready to give up resistance, or did that doctor threaten you not to speak? Speak up, or I'll mark you now.
Bastard. Get lost.
Damn it, you stuttering fool. Where are you going? Chen Chao, I know where you live now. Where do you think you can escape to? Stop being stubborn, come back home with me.
Xing Ruozuo, you just don't treat me like a human being.
Chen Chao. Chen Chao.
I don't want to see Xing Ruozuo again. After finishing things at the hospital, I'll tell Dr. Jiang that I'm leaving this city for a while. No, Dr. Jiang has helped me so much. How can I just leave like that? I'll properly thank him when I have the chance.
The next day.
Chen Chao, wake up. Why are you in the clinic so early? Your hands are so cold. Did you sleep here all night yesterday?
After reading some medical books last night, I just fell asleep on the desk. Actually, I was afraid that Xing Ruozuo would send someone to the dorm to look for me, so I didn't dare to go back and sleep.
Chen Chao, is something wrong? Are you in trouble?
Dr. Jiang, I'm fine.
Alright, you have the right not to share your private matters, but if you need any help, please tell me, okay?
I understand.
Dr. Jiang. Where's Dr. Jiang?
Uncle, please calm down.
Oh, it's Uncle. How's your wife? Has she been taking her medicine on time during this period?
It's all because of you. If my wife hadn't taken the medicine you prescribed, why would she have developed sores all over her neck? You fake doctor, come with me to the police station.
Why is this department so noisy early in the morning?
Isn't this Dr. Jiang? What's happened?
Uncle, please calm down first, we can talk things out.
After my spouse took the medicine he prescribed, she became incredibly itchy all over her body and developed red sores on the back of her neck. You're selling fake medicine without a conscience. What else is there to say?
Uncle, there are many factors that can trigger red sores, such as your spouse consuming other forbidden foods while taking the medication, or being allergic to the components of the medicine, leading to a full-body rash. Think carefully, did your spouse consume any spicy or stimulating foods while taking the medicine?
Stimulating foods? What do you mean?
For example, spicy or cold foods. If your spouse is allergic to seafood, eating seafood could also lead to severe reactions.
Dr. Jiang handled this sudden situation so calmly, his professional demeanor is truly remarkable.
Uncle, if your spouse consumed stimulating foods and developed a rash, it's a normal reaction. Once your spouse comes to the hospital, we can create a specific treatment plan. Please be patient, I will take responsibility for her condition.
Understood, I will bring her for further examination tonight.
Finally got rid of the person.
Dr. Jiang, are you okay? That old uncle suddenly got angry earlier, it startled me.
I'm fine, it's not the first time I've encountered such a situation. I'm sorry you had to witness that.
No, the way you handled the situation was very professional. I admire you.
Do you really think so? Your praise makes me happy.
I'm just stating the truth, Dr. Jiang is indeed excellent.
By the way, there will be many people registered in the morning. Let's go talk to the staff during lunch break and check the surveillance footage from last night to see who that suspicious person was.
Right, I almost forgot about this. We need to investigate the person who was filming without permission. Thank you, Dr. Jiang. I nearly forgot.
Ha, you're welcome.
Hello? Is everything going according to plan? Didn't you say that the old uncle's spouse was seriously ill? How did the doctor manage to convince them to leave? Never mind that, what's Chen Chao's attitude toward that doctor? Stop kidding around. How can that Dr. Jiang compare to me? Over these years, I've been secretly investigating the people who harmed Chen Chao in the past. How can he not notice my efforts for him? Chen Chao, I will bring you back by my side. There won't be any other man in your eyes.
Doctor, I'm going to the restroom, I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Who's calling me at this time? Hello.
I'm still in the same room as yesterday, come find me now.
What are you saying?
If you don't want that doctor to be targeted by me, come see me now, I'm giving you 10 minutes.
Wait, hello. What should I do? If I don't go, he might cause trouble for Dr. Jiang. But after the way he treated me before, I really don't want to see him again. What should I do to completely break free from him?
Strange, the restroom isn't in that direction. Where is Chen Chao going? I'm a bit worried, let's follow and see.
Come in. Chen Chao, it's time for lunch break. I've sent someone to bring lunch. Come and accompany me. What are you doing standing there? Come here, stay with me properly.
Shinrizuo, I don't want to have too much involvement with you. Since you let me go, don't come looking for me over and over again.
Chen Chao, don't talk about those things. Take a seat, everything I've had brought here is what you like to eat.
I don't want to.
Chen Chao, are you still sulking with me? If you like to study medicine, I can arrange for a more professional medical school professor to teach you. What's that doctor named Jiang Yulin? What can he offer you? You even admire him.
How does he know what I said? Did he send someone to spy on me?
Why would someone be so good to another person for no reason? Even thinking with your feet, you'd know. He clearly has ill intentions toward you, just deceiving you like a naive rabbit. Chen Chao, only I can bring you safety. You don't even have your own home now. Living in the hospital dorm every day, what does that look like? I don't want my people to live like this.
It's not like that. Xing Ruzuo, I have a job, and I'm happy. I'm not the canary you keep in a cage. I have the right to choose my own life. I don't need your charity.
But I'm doing this for your own good.
I don't want to hear you say those things again. And another thing, since you're getting married, don't provoke me again. I'm just an omega you've remodeled, unworthy of a noble young master like you.
Chen Chao, listen to me. Chen Chao, many things aren't as you think. Everything I've done is entirely because I care about you. After all these years, you can ask yourself sincerely, have I not cared enough for you? Don't be so heartless to abandon me. The engagement thing accident. As long as you're willing to come back to my side, I can promise you I won't see him temporarily, I won't let him have a chance to bully you either. Chen Chao, once I've dealt with other troublesome matters, can I explain the situation of this engagement to you in detail? Come with me.
Please let me go.
You.
Let go. Xing Ruzuo, let go.
Let him go. Chen Chao, are you okay?
Don't touch him. Jiang Yulin, you haven't even resolved the hospital matter, and yet you still have the audacity to meddle in our affairs?
It's you. How could you do this?
Shang Ruzuo, using these tactics to pursue Chen Chao will only push him further away.
Jiang Yulin, you better not push me to. The matter between Chen Chao and me has nothing to do with you. You better leave now.
It's not about me? But Chen Chao is my boyfriend, so his matters are naturally mine.
What did you say?
Shang Ruzuo, Chen Chao chose me because he couldn't handle your emotions anymore. Given the situation, please stop bothering him.
Bothering? Chen Chao, can you really leave me? Don't forget about your own health, during your heat, how uncontrollable.
Respect him, please.
Dr. Jiang, there's no need to say anything more to him, let's go.
Chen Chao. Are you going to leave me too?
Young master, are you all right? Oh no, it seems the young master might be having a heart attack. Quickly, go call a doctor.
Hey, have you heard? The young master of the Xing family's mother committed suicide the day before yesterday. His father didn't wait for the funeral and he brought his mistress home.
This kid doesn't have anyone to look after him now. Born into such a family, it's truly pitiful.
It's a tragic fate.
Well, we can't do anything about it. Let's go back and prepare our lessons.
Every day, you put on faces like you're attending a funeral. Who are you trying to impress?
Who knows whose young master he is? No one comes to pick him after school. Could he be an illegitimate child?
You've been beaten so many times and you're not saying a word? Seems like you're mute. Damn it, your expression just annoys me.
Stop. Why are you bullying people?
Hey, isn't this Chen Chao, the good student from class 3? Why do you care, anyway?
I can't stand you guys bullying people for no reason.
You, a little third-year student, still want to act like a hero? What, hasn't your little brother beaten you up enough? You want more? I advise you not to meddle in others' business too much. Otherwise, I'll deal with you too.
Big brother, are you okay?
Run!
Damn it, you dared to ambush me. My nose was almost crooked because of you. How are you going to compensate me?
You better go.
You.
Wake up! Wake up! Sheng Ruzuo. Oz Uncle Sheng, Oz was awake.
Wasn't it just a cold and fever? How did it almost end up in the ICU?
Why is it you?
What's with your attitude?
Xiaozhua, your dad rushed here as soon as he heard about your heart condition on the phone. You shouldn't speak to him like that.
I don't need your concern. Please leave.
You.
This morning, I heard that this child was getting better. How did his heart condition suddenly worsen?
Uncle Sheng. It's because after Ozwa met an Omega named Chen Chao yesterday, he suddenly became like this.
Who asked you to speak so much?
Shut up! Sheng Ruzuo, you're still in contact with that person even now? Didn't I tell you to cut ties with him?
Dad, I love him. I can't cut ties with him.
What did you say?
Honey, your heart isn't that great either. Don't get angry with the child. This child was probably confused by that Omega. Let's persuade him. I believe he'll come around soon.
Come around soon? This brat has been hanging out with Chen Chao for years now. There are a bunch of projects waiting for him at the company, and he's with a poor kid every day. What kind of talk is this?
Don't say that about Chen Chao.
Honey, don't get angry. Ozwa hasn't been well lately, and he has his younger brother. Anything that needs handling at the company, we can leave it to Wei Mian.
Sheng Ruzuo, cut ties with that Chen Chao immediately. If you don't listen, I'll use whatever means necessary to make Chen permanently disappear in front of you.
Dad, do you have to force me like this?
So what? Unless I die, you'll never be with Chen Chao.
How did a poor boy torture Oswald like this? No, I need to go find him and get some answers.
Hospital monitoring room.
This is the recording from outside the information department last night.
It's really him. But why did he film me?
Do you know him?
Other than seeing him once yesterday morning, I have no other impressions.
It seems like it was planned in advance. Could it be a classmate you met a long time ago but forgot?
Classmate. Warehouse.
Zhuoqi, I heard your brother stood up for someone at school yesterday. Do you know about it?
I don't know.
All right, how should we handle it today? Should we be a bit rough?
Don't mess up his face, or it will cause trouble.
What's going on? Suddenly, my head hurts.
What's wrong with you?
Dr. Jiang, I'm feeling a bit unwell. Can I go back and rest for a while?
Of course, with the heavy workload these days and sleeping in the clinic last night, your mental state must not be good. You don't have to come to work this afternoon.
Not come to work this afternoon. Can you handle it, Dr. Jiang?
Your health is more important. Actually, I wanted to go back with you, but I can't find anyone to cover my shift here. I'll come to the dormitory to find you after work. Wait for me.
Okay. My head really hurts. What were those fleeting images just now? Could I really have amnesia? Ha! A familiar scent. The pheromones on him seem to have this scent, and it makes me uncomfortable. Oh no, this feeling is... Suppressant. Where did I put the suppressant at home? Oh dear, because of the reduced heat, I'm not used to keeping suppressants on hand. It's dangerous for an Omega to go out during the heat. I need to find someone to help.
"15 minutes later.
Why hasn't the doctor replied yet? If this continues, I'm afraid someone is knocking at the door. Is it Dr. Jiang? No, the knocking is too heavy. It seems like someone else.
Why are you closing the door? Let me in. Do you live in this kind of place? Why are you covering yourself with a blanket? You look strange.
I'm not available today. If you have something to discuss, come back another time.
Do you want to chase me away? Strange, what is this smell? Suddenly, I feel weak all over. It's so hot. Could it be that I'm in heat? These smells, is it your heat?
Yes, that's why I said I'm not available today.
What, your suppressants?
Still waiting for someone to deliver them.
As an Omega? How come you don't even have suppressants at home? You triggered my heat. It's been 10 minutes already. Why haven't they arrived yet? Are they trying to kill me?
Just wait a little longer, they might be here soon.
You didn't finish what you were saying earlier. What's your relationship with Ozwa now?
Why do you ask that?
Because Nzwa had a heart attack because of you and is in the hospital now. If you don't want to be with him, why don't you let him move on completely? Are you toying with his feelings?
I'm not.
Then what happened between you two? Why are you causing him so much pain?
He modified my glands, turning me from a beta into an omega. I should be the one in pain.
What? You used to be a beta? That's impossible. From what I know about Oz, though, he may have a bad temper, but he would never do something so heartless.
I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, you can ask him yourself.
Phew, my assistant must be here to bring me suppressants. I have no strength right now. Can you open the door?
Oh no, I seem to have no strength either.
Chen Chao. Chen Chao, you're finally awake.
Is my heat okay? What did you do to me?
I saw you suffering and fainting, so I gave you a temporary mark to make you feel better. Chen Chao, I really only marked you because I saw you suffering. Do you know how worried I was when I saw you faint like that?
How did you find my place then?
I was on my way to find you and met Gao Shi's assistant asking for suppressants everywhere, asked about the situation and found out your address.
Your fiancé's heat also flared up. Why aren't you with him? I told you, after you got engaged, don't come to me anymore. I don't want to be your extramarital affair.
It's not like that, Chen Chao. You're not my extramarital affair. I won't marry anyone else but you.
Let go, get out.
Chen Chao, please listen to me. I, Sheng Ruzuo, have decided on you in my heart for this lifetime. Don't be so cruel and think about leaving me all the time. Give me another chance, be with me, please.
You, let go. Dr. Jiang.
Chen Chao. I'm sorry, I just saw the message and rushed over now. Shang Ruzuo? He's here? Shang Ruzuo, I just saw your family at the hospital ward looking for you. Please leave here now and find your family. Chen Chao has me with him.
How did you know my family was looking for me?
Because they went to the ward and couldn't find you, and they caused a scene. If you don't leave now, they'll soon check the surveillance and find this place.
Chen Chao, will you come with me? As long as you're willing, I can protect you from any harm.
I don't want you, leave.
I won't give up on you.
Chen Chao, now that Shang Ruzuo knows your address, I'm worried about leaving you alone here. Why don't you move to my place tomorrow?
I can't, doctor. I've already caused you a lot of trouble.
I'm just inviting you to live with me. Don't worry, I won't cross any boundaries or touch you.
Compared to the unpredictable Sheng Ruzuo, considerate Dr. Jiang always puts my mind at ease. But why do I always hesitate in my heart? Am I afraid I won't be able to repay this kindness in the future? Dr. Jiang, thank you for the invitation. I'll seriously consider it tonight.
Where exactly am I inferior to Chen Chao? Why did Ozwa send someone to take me home when he saw my heat erupting? It really infuriates me. Go away, don't bother me. Such an unpleasant pheromone scent. How did this person follow me in?
Little beauty, you're really beautiful.
Who are you? Hurry up and leave. Such a low-end alpha scent. Just smelling it makes me uncomfortable all over.
Too fragrant. I've never encountered such a good smelling omega. If I forcibly induce you into heat, can I mark you for life?
Help!
Don't shout randomly, or I'll bite your mouth right now.
Get lost. Can't you see the sign at the door says cleaning in progress? I came in because I heard your voices outside were too loud.
I'm playing with my wife, don't disturb us.
This person is talking nonsense. He wants to forcibly mark me. Forcing omega marking is illegal.
It's none of your business. This is the omega restroom. Did you come in here because you want to join?
Get out quickly. Wait, thank you for saving me. No need to thank me, just heard a cry for help and helped out. Are you the young master of a wealthy family, Omega? It's dangerous to come out so late at night. Have you heard of the Gao Group? I am the only son of the president of the Gao Group. You saved me. I will definitely repay you. Gao Group, so you're the Gao family young master who is going to marry into the Xing family? That's right. Have you heard rumors about me? I am Sheng Rizzo's fiancé, Gao Shi. Do you know him? This.
Meet again.
Is it you?
Chen Chao, long time no see. I didn't expect you to become a doctor. Really flourishing.
Who are you exactly, and why do you keep bothering me?
Pretending to have amnesia won't work. I've already told your matters to your younger brother, Shuiqi. After hearing about your situation, your brother really wants to come and catch up with you.
Younger brother Shuiqi? What's going on? My head is starting to hurt again. What have I forgotten?
Women and children are only after money. Starting today, I'm taking you into the life of the wealthy. You better behave and not hold me back.
These people are all.
If it weren't for your mom being a third wheel, my mom wouldn't have divorced my dad. You all broke up my family. I won't let you off.
And Xing Rizzuo.
Don't worry, with me around, he won't bother you again.
Was that memory just now part of my past? Sorry, I have to go to work.
Hey!
My mind is a mess, and I feel short of breath. Hello, doctor.
Chen Chao, the dean arranged for me to go out for a 3-day study. During this time, other doctors will take over for me. While I'm away, please help the other doctors.
Sure, Dr. Jiang. We'll talk about the headache with the doctor later. It was so busy this morning, but luckily there are fewer patients in the afternoon. Come in.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a medical assistant. The doctor isn't here right now. You can tell me about your condition. This person's gaze is so scary, but why do I feel like I know him?
Is this the pheromone department?
Yes. Why does he seem confused about everything? Is he really here for medical treatment?
Doctor, my glands don't feel right.
Where does it hurt?
Ever since I smelled the pheromone scent on you, I've felt uncomfortable.
Sorry, maybe my glands are a bit unusual.
Doctor, you're an Omega, right?
What?
The glands on your neck, are they marked by an alpha?
What is this person talking about, deliberately causing trouble? I've encountered a few patients who harassed me maliciously before, but most of them were alphas with out-of-control pheromones. The pheromone scent of this alpha in front of me smells normal, not like someone who's sick.
Doctor, why do you look so afraid of me? I'm not going to eat you.
Shuiqi, why are you here?
Long time no see.
Shuiqi. He's the one mentioned by that man, my younger brother. It's really him.
Zhuoqi, you better never appear in front of Chen Chao, or I won't let you off.
You don't need to stare at me like that. I just came to take a look at my former brother, that's all. I'll leave after seeing him.
Has he troubled you?
No, we just talked a bit. Why are you here?
I just wanted to see you. Next time something like this happens, call me, okay?
My younger brother came to see me, what's it to you? No, Sheng Yuzhua seems to have always known my younger brother. At that time, Sheng Yuzhua always protected me with his identity as the Sheng family's young master, not letting anyone bully me. Later, we became very good friends, spending a very happy year in high school. But now, how did our relationship turn into this?
What time do you get off work in the evening? I'll quietly come pick you up, and we'll go for a drive together.
No, I prefer to stay at home and rest.
Then you work first, we'll talk in the evening.
He finally left. Even now, I still can't help but hate Sheng Rizuo.
After work.
Chen Chao. Work's over, I'll come pick you up for a drive.
Didn't I say I'm not going?
Don't be like this. I've already booked a restaurant. If you don't go, the deposit will be wasted.
What should I do? The doctor's not here, and I can't shake him off. If Sheng Rizuo didn't do what he did later, we could still be good friends now.
What should I do? Seeing his face makes me want to kiss him.
Are we about to disembark?
Yes. Chen Chao, let's start over. I swear I'll treat you well.